It is Harrison Kowalski's second birthday. Stanley and Stella have decorated their home and sent invitations for their son's birthday party. Harrison is playing with some toys. Mitch, carrying his present, is the first of the guests to arrive. Eunice follows shortly after. Stanley warmly greets the newly arrived guests.
Hey, Mitch.
Hey Stan, I bought little old Harrison a birthday present.
Very nice, very nice. You can put your jacket over there.
Hey, Stanley!
Hey, Eunice, you're looking very fine. Go ahead and follow Mitch with your jacket.
Well, thanks, Stan.
Good to see you, my old friend.
Good to see you too, Mitch. So, how's the old poker table doing without their ringleader?
It's doing alright. They really miss you. You were quite the character at the poker table. I've taken over now though, so I win most of the money. I can't complain too much about your absence.
Yeah, it seems like you've hit the jackpot. You have a pretty good life now, winning all the money at the poker night.
Yeah, I guess so. Stella and Harrison are looking really good. It looks like Harrison's growing up really fast. It's really unbelievable.
Yeah, the birth of Harrison changed my life. I understand now that I can't be going up on a tear anymore when I get drunk. I know that I can't be beating on Stella when I'm on that tear. And I stopped drinking so much anymore. But I do have to admit, I kind of miss the sauce.
You're doing great. Stella seems a lot happier since you stopped drinking.
Yeah, I'm glad my hard work is being appreciated.
Yeah, you're doing really well.
So, how have you been?
I've been alright. I'm still a little torn up about Blanche though. You know how she is?
Stella said she is doing okay, but I really don't know that much.
Okay, that's good I guess.
Yeah, so, I need to talk to you privately, Mitch. Harrison's birth made me think about one of my past actions. Something happened between me and Blanche near the time he was born.
Stan?
You remember how she told everyone that I raped her? Well, that actually happened. I carried her off half unconscious and went to town on her.
You son of a bitch.
Well, I guess I deserve that one.
You're a damn fool, Stan. You're a real son of a bitch.
I'm sorry, Mitch. I was a coward not to tell you. I was a coward to hide the truth from everyone.
You really are an ass, Stan.
This is the other reason that I turned my life around. I knew my actions with Blanche were unacceptable and terrible. I knew that at that moment, along with the birth of Harry, that I have to turn my life around.
She's in a mental institution because of you.
Yeah, I know. It's difficult for me to think about, but if I tell Stella, then what's going to happen to her? What's going to happen to us?
You need to tell Stella. There's no way that you can create a relationship like that with that big of a lie around all the time. You really need to tell her.
Yeah, you're right, Mitch. I have to own up to my actions. I'll tell Stella soon, but not tonight. Come on, friend. Let's go and celebrate.
I'm glad to hear that young Harry is doing well. Say, how's Stanley doing now?
He's doing great. He's changed so much since Harry was born.
I've noticed. Stanley seems much more polite nowadays. I just haven't been able to talk directly to him for quite some time now.
Well, he's been a lot busier. Sometimes I wonder whether we're even married. We spend so much time at work now.
I understand, although that just shows how much more responsible Stanley has become. To be honest, I wish Steve would work harder instead of spending so much time bowling and playing poker.
I guess.
Stella, I know it may be tough having a husband who may not give you all the attention that a woman deserves, but look at Stanley now. He is miles above what he was.
I guess you're right. I don't know. It may be silly, but at least when he was a drunk, I got all of his attention.
I don't want to hear another word of this kind of talk. Stanley has turned his life around and became a responsible man you always wanted him to be. Don't you go wishing for things to go back the way they was. You have a great husband now, one that a woman would dream of.
I'm sorry, Eunice. I'm just stressed. Stanley's been so busy at work, and I just feel like I'm raising little Harry all on my own now, and it's tough.
Nothing rewarding is ever easy, Stella. You think it was easy for Stanley to give up drinking? No, but he knew it had to be done for his family. And now he's doing the same thing by working his tail off to provide for the family. Raising a child ain't easy, but you can do it. If you lived through the hell Stanley put you through when you were pregnant with Harrison, you can sure as hell raise him.
You really know how to change a girl's perspective there, Eunice.
Well, your crazy head needed it. You know Stanley had changed for the better. We all do.
I know. I shouldn't have said that. He really is the husband that I dreamed of. There's no comparison to Stanley today and the one that I used to be married to.
Ain't that the truth? Who would have known such a violent drunk could transform into such a loving father.
I always knew he had it in him. Maybe that's the reason why I stuck around. Either way, when I see the way he looks into my eyes, plays with little Harry and loves him more than the world itself, it makes the past okay. I could never imagine leaving him now. I couldn't imagine handling little Harrison on my own. Nor would I want to.
Hey Stella, Eunice, I hope you guys are comfortable.
We're doing great, Stanley. Thank you.
Wonderful.
Hey Stan, Mitch, would you like me to get a drink for you all?
Sure, I'll take a drink.
Of course. And you, Stan?
Nothing for me. No thank you.
Sure, Stan.
Harrison is growing up quickly, Stan. He's going to be a fine man.
Thank you, Eunice. I'm doing my best to create a great living environment for him.
Well, you're doing a great job. People have noticed, Stan, and they're impressed.
That is true.
Thank you.
Thanks for the water, Stella.
Mama.
No problem. Isn't it amazing? Harrison's already speaking his first words.
It's wonderful.
I agree.
I'm happy you all agree.
I think more guests are arriving.
You're right. It's Pablo and Steve, and they brought gifts.
Let's go greet them.
If it's all right with you guys, I'd like to have a word with Eunice.
What's going on, Stanley?
Eunice, do you really mean that stuff about me changing?
Why, of course.
Do you think Stella agrees?
Very much. It's like you're a completely different person now. Stella couldn't love you any more than she does right now and wouldn't want any other man raising his son.
She forgives my past.
As far as she and the rest of her are concerned, Stanley, that wasn't you doing those things. You proved the real man you are, and she doesn't want any of it against you. Anything that happened back then is all washed away. Seriously, don't sweat it.
Thanks so much, Eunice. You really took a load off my chest. Now go on back to the party. Well, little guy, I guess that's telling me what I've got to do. I gotta tell your mama the truth, and it'll all work out. Your mom and I love each other too much to let the old me get in the way of us. And you.